Let's take a ride. Whether it be hot, cold, cloudy, or sunny outside, I just wanna vibe.
Good morning and welcome back to another video. My name is Brendan. Today we fly into northern Thailand to get my visa sorted so I can stay in this country for 1 year legally this time. Met with my visa guy a few weeks ago who was able to help set this up for me, and I decided I'll take you along, show you the journey. I woke up about an hour ago, went on a quick walk, grabbed this coffee, iced Americano, no sugar, no milk, of course, because I prefer coffee over milkshakes. Got back here just in time for a quick consultation call with a client of mine before heading to the airport. I actually have a buddy of mine taking a sales call in the other room, which is why I decided to film this intro outside. He is turning my spare bedroom into a money printer as we speak. With that being said, let's head to the office, take this call, and go to the airport since my flight leaves in a little less than 2 hours, and I'm not trying to miss that like I have been known to do. Let's get it. And we've arrived.
Some months, like, whenever I first hired a closer and a setter, I think in June or July, I got, made like 15K in like 2 weeks. And when I switched to Square, like they only allow you to finance up to like 2,000.
If you have a business account, you can do 12-month installments and you get all of the cash up front. So if they wanted to pay over PayPal, it would break it up over 1 year, but for you, you collect the entire installment.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I do have PayPal.
That's perfect, yeah. If you have a business LLC is the only thing I think you'll need to set up that account.
Ride through the city and handling the business. Stop with the hate. Stop with the hate. Stop with the hate. Can you let
Arrived to the immigration office here. Since I'm able to travel and work wherever I want, I decided to move to Bangkok. However, I wanted to get an education visa so I could stay here for 1 year, sign an apartment, sign a lease, which I did, and now I'm here getting that visa as we speak. I guess the only problem is I have a sales call, though I still feel fortunate that I'm able to do that. I have a sales call to take. I don't know if that's just life of a business owner or lack of improper planning on my part in terms of my calendar, my scheduling, and my availability. Anyways, see how that goes. That is a stamp saying I am now a Thai citizen for the next 15 months. And that sales call was a no-show, which is unfortunate, but maybe fortunate. I only had a phone to take it. Now right across the street from this immigration office is this little Temple Hill. Came to walk, check it out. There's where I got my Thai citizen stamp on my passports. Here it looks like a little temple. There's a KFC down there. Only in Thailand can you eat KFC while praying and extending your stay here for as long as you keep paying them for. I arrived at this airport less than 3 hours ago. Got the visa stamp. Got the next flight back to Bangkok. There's this designated monk seating. Makes it worth it to become a monk if it already wasn't. All right, let's not miss this flight. There's our ride like we never left. Landed here 3 hours ago, boarding right now. Quick turnaround, 1 hour flight back to Bangkok. And here we are again. You know the drill. Cup of coffee, check. Listen to me rant about some bullshit. Check. Now imagine for one moment you wake up, driving to work, you get stuck in traffic, spill coffee on your lap. Your coworkers, who you have no other choice but to spend your entire day with, piss you off week after week. Stress builds from working all day making somebody else rich, then you bring that stress home to your family, leaving you with little to no time to do things that you actually enjoy, which leads to you filling up the rest of your day with cheap dopamine, like scrolling through social media, watching Netflix, drinking alcohol. That was a problem of mine in the past. And you just continuously repeat this cycle, week after week, month after month, year after year. And the reason I'm saying this is because that was me just less than 2 years ago. I went from being in the military, being told what to do, where to go, when to do it, to now being able to live and work from anywhere in the world with complete freedom over my schedule and where I live. Many people go through life stressed by obligations or feelings of regret, worried about tomorrow, worried about yesterday. Thoughts like, I can't start because I need it to be perfect, or tomorrow I'll start going to the gym, tomorrow I'll start working on that business, and tomorrow never comes. Either do it or don't, and if you're not gonna do it, throw the task away because it wastes time and energy thinking about things that you may or may not do. Pareto's 80-20 rule comes to mind here. Basically, if you make a list of 10 things that you need to do in order to achieve your goal, and then get rid of 8 of those things, focus 100% of your time, or 80% of your time, on the top 20% of the things that move the needle forward every single day. This is what I did when I was learning how to make money online. I started a side hustle, put 80% of my time towards learning it, and now I'm making this video from a rooftop in Bangkok at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. You like to watch? Once I learned the skill, that opened me up to the world of online business and entrepreneurship, and I decided to go all in because it's what I wanted to do, and that's reason enough to try. I did this because I was chasing the feeling of success, and what I consider success to be is making 2 people proud, the 7-year-old version of me and the 70-year-old version of me. And in order to make them proud, I decided that I needed to pack up all my shit, quit my job, and buy a one-way plane ticket across the world. Here we are. And although my goal seemed crazy at the time, and probably still seems crazy now, I kept in mind that those same seemingly crazy goals came from God, and He has the power to accomplish them, so who am I to stand in His way? I think of life as a game, and the only way to win or succeed is by creating your own, playing by your own rules and not society's. If I was a gambling man, which I am, then it doesn't make sense to play somebody else's game when I'm not the one making the rules. Whatever it is you do, strive to be original to yourself and start your own game. That, I think, is the secret to success. Because when you give up on being yourself and conform to please others, then you also are giving up the things that make you unique. And the only reward for conformity is everyone liking you except for you. Almost done with this coffee, so looks like we're done with this chat. Catch you in the next one.